This video isn't just for music artists. It's for anybody who wants to move to Los Angeles to chase their dreams. Small Rapper Gang! What up, Small Rapper Gang? Today is a little bit of a different video. Still music industry based, but it's information I really feel like you need to know. As usual, it's gonna make you a smarter rapper or a smarter person in general if you're watching this video. I'm Rob Level. Today we're gonna talk about moving to Los Angeles, the benefits, how you can do it. Is it easy? Is it hard? And why you should, especially if you're in the music industry or entertainment in general, which I feel like everybody is, right? Like, we are all entertaining people. Like, it's just the world we live in. So why should you be in Los Angeles, and can you move here? The weather, the girls, or the guys, if that's what you like, the celebrities, the opportunity. If you have the hustle, you can move here and you can make it. I moved to LA about 2 years ago, and since I moved to LA, everything in my life has changed dramatically for the better. I became a millionaire. I drive a car that cost over $200,000. I also have an $80,000 C43 Benz AMG convertible. I live in a $10,000 a month townhouse in one of the best buildings in Hollywood. Actually, it is the best building. Now, these things aren't to brag. They may seem braggy, but they're not to brag. They're to show you the accomplishments that I've had since I've been here, that I honestly believe that Los Angeles and the energy and the drive and just everything that's here has allowed me to get, has allowed me to have, to shine. When I first moved here, I lived in a psychic's living room. Yeah, a psychic. And then after that, because we found out she was nuts like cashews, I shared a studio apartment with somebody. It was like a 500 square foot studio apartment. Sounds crazy, but in this video, I'm gonna explain to you a lot about what I've learned since I moved to LA and how you can move to LA. It's not really that hard. Help you change your life. I'm Rob Level. We're gonna talk about that right after the intro.
I do not have time to play. I got that egg that they can't, and we will spray, and we will spray.
There's a reason why actors, music artists, comedians, and anybody who really kind of wants to be famous in any way moves to Los Angeles. It's the place to be. You may have been considering moving to LA for a long time, and you've wondered how you can do it. I want to mention this off the bat real quick, okay? If you move to Los Angeles, you don't really need a car if you move to the right area, because you can Uber or you can walk anywhere. When I first moved here, I did not live in a nice area at all. But if you live in Hollywood or you live anywhere where there's main stuff at, you can just walk everywhere. I bought a bicycle, from a bum on the street. He was riding it down the street. I was like, hey bro, hey, I'll buy it from you cash. He's like, really? Hopped off the bike? I was like, he's 55, hell yeah, right? And that was my transportation for the first year and a half I was here. First, real quick, if you want to move to Los Angeles and you're really serious about it, leave a comment below and include your Facebook link and when you want to move. You can all talk together as a community and see how you guys can maybe work together in order to make a plan to move out here. Because I know moving out here by yourself sometimes can be complicated, but if you do it as a team, you'll have help in making the decision as well as help in getting here. First, let's talk about how I ended up moving here, okay? So you understand how I was capable of even getting here in the first place. I'm gonna tell you honest truth. So first, I saved up about $3,000, which took me like 6 months to do, okay? I had someone I barely knew in LA who was a psychic who said they were leaving for the summer, okay? And they said that they needed somebody to take over the rent as a sublet for the summer. And since they were a fan of my music, they're like, you can stay in my place for the summer. So we did that, right? Me and a friend came out here and we paid, half and half of the rent. It was $17.50 for a 1-bedroom, okay? Now this sounds like way too much, but that's the normal price of a 1-bedroom in Los Angeles. See, my plan was to find a job when I moved here, and if it really was working out, I'd just go with the flow and I'd make the complete move, right? So I moved here with like 1 foot in, like hoping I wouldn't have to go 1 foot back. I met a lot of people and I became friends with as many people as I could right when I moved here, so that I had more opportunity in case something happened. I was also building my online businesses and trying to get as much income as I could, because when I got here, I was like, I want to stay here. So I needed to make sure I got money to be able to survive, right? And I was trying to make as much money as I could to do that. And I did a lot of that with online income streams. I'll put a link below for you guys, so anybody wants to know about affiliate marketing and ways that you can go out there and make some money online and stuff like that. I have a full course, 100% free. I don't try to sell you anything. I made it for people to help people. I'm gonna put it below for you guys. It's right on my website, links through on the website. You don't have to download anything, okay? Anyway, so when the 3 months were up over that summer, person came back, the psychic came back, and I was like, hey, I don't want to leave. I was like, I still want to stay here. They're like, okay, well, you can live in the living room, but you still got to give me $700 a month to live in the living room. I was like, okay, that's a deal. From there, I had a fallout with that person, and then I moved into a small studio apartment, which a studio apartment was still $1,200 in the hood over here, okay? And so I had to split that studio apartment. My bed was in the closet, and the other person's bed was in the main room, and I still had to pay $600 a month just to live in there. And that included utilities. I didn't care. I was just happy to be in LA, Not a day went by where I didn't try to, find new opportunities and keep hustling, you know what I'm saying? If you want to move to LA, you won't be living a lavish lifestyle at first. But that's the struggle everybody goes through, you know what I'm saying? Unless you have your parents paying for everything. You have to pay your dues here in order to be able to stay here. And that's something that I've learned. There were a lot of times where it was really complicated, it was tough financially, and a lot of other things where I was like, man, screw this. I'm gonna go back to the Midwest and live in one of my friend's basements. Because I was like, that's free, right? I was like, I almost did that. I was like, no, you know what? And then I was like, no, you know what? I need to be here. But there was so many tough times. I almost just left. And if I would have left, I wouldn't be where I am today. I can tell you that right now. It's easy to give up, right? Moral of that story, and we're gonna get into the other stuff, but you know, things get tough, but if you overcome those things, you become stronger and you get more opportunities, and I'm sure proof of that, okay? So let's get into all this other information. Just wanted you to have the backstory. So now for a quick step-by-step guide on how you can move to Los Angeles. Number one, I recommend you move here and you move to the Hollywood area if you can. First off, you're gonna love it. But this also means that you don't need a car because everything's within walking distance. So you're saving money on a car payment, you're saving money on car insurance. And you're saving time because parking here sucks. Sucks really bad. Also including parking meters in there, right? And gas for your car, you're saving like $800 a month on a car. Okay, if you include the time, all that, you're saving $800 on just not having a car here. And then you'll spend what, maybe $150, $200 on Ubers, and you're gonna get a lot more exercise because you're walking. I don't really recommend that you move all the way out to the valley because you're still very far from things. The valley is 30 minutes away and stuff. A lot of people that move here, they move here because it's easier to move there. But I'll tell you right now, I lived there for the last year because I went out, it's about 45 minutes away to build my businesses, right? But as soon as that year was up, like we even moved out a month early, right? Like I still gotta go back to the house and pick up stuff because my lease is up like next week, but I've been here for over a month because I did not want to be there. Like you need to be here. This is where all the people are at. This is where all the people are, the stars are at. This is where all the energy's flowing. This is where all you need to be. You need to be in Hollywood. Just trust me, okay? Don't move to the valley. If you need to move to the valley, you got a friend out there, that's cool, but make your goal to move to Hollywood, all right? You want to be in the mix, okay? You want to be part of the recipe, not looking at the recipe from a distance. Number two, obviously, and why I told you to comment below, is you should try to find friends that want to move to LA with you. People who are actually serious. Don't try to convince them, right? Like say it to them and you'll be able to know, like if they're about it, they're about it. And make this move as a team. Find two people if you can. It makes your rent a lot cheaper and it gives you guys a lot more to come out here and make a plan and a goal to reach your dreams. Teamwork makes the dream work. If you have 3 people saving up money to move to LA, you'll be able to move 3 times faster. And you have a lot less stress because you have a lot more income coming in. You'll move here, you'll figure out stuff in the first year, and then you'll be able to expand from there. Number 3, whether you find somebody or you don't find somebody, now it's time for you to start looking for a place to live. There are often sublets, which is how I moved here, extra rooms for rent, or other places you can easily find. People need extra money. People need extra money to survive in LA. So a lot of times they always have a room for rent somewhere, or a sublet where you take over the lease, or just stay there while they're on vacation, or can't afford to pay it, or they're leaving. You know what I'm saying? Some people couldn't make it out here, so they leave, but they still have a lease that they need to fill. Or some people have roommates that couldn't make it out here and couldn't keep up the hustle, so they have extra rooms. There's opportunity everywhere if you have the hustle. Now, where to find places to move and live in LA. Believe it or not, I found an apartment when I lived in Charleston, South Carolina when I was helping build a studio and working at a studio. I subletted a place and I found it on Craigslist. Craigslist actually works because everybody posts their stuff up on Craigslist. Look on Craigslist for a deal. But remember, never put money down on a place unless you're actually physically seeing it. Don't move cross country and don't ever deposit money, by the way, okay? Because that could be a scam. But people gotta survive, so they'll put that stuff up on Craigslist. It's littered with people offering rooms, okay? Number 2, there's a bunch of Facebook groups specifically for people trying to move to LA. You can easily find those Facebook groups and be in them. And I tell you this, I especially know this, if you're a female, there's one specifically for girls, because this way girls can move in together instead of having to deal with like creepy guys and stuff. There's ones dedicated to just girls. So you feel comfortable checking those out as well. And then obviously there's not ones dedicated to guys, but there's the ones that are wide open for guys to be able to check those out. The cool thing about finding a place on Facebook like this and trying to find somebody to move with or find a place that's already for rent is that you can see the person that you're potentially gonna move in with. You can see their Facebook profile, what type of person they are, you know what I'm saying, see their information, their background, what they look like, you know what I'm saying, that's very helpful. Now if you want to find additional roommates because you don't have any friends that want to move with you, this is a good way to go about it. So go find those Facebook groups, look for those, spend a little bit of time, you know, talk to people, see who's interested. Some other people maybe want to move too, and you can move with them. They may be like in Washington, you may be in Chicago, you guys can move at the same time, make friends with these people. You know, you can do it. 3, the last option is you can actually go on rental places and see what's available. But the thing with this is you're actually gonna have to sign a lease right? And doing that by yourself, that's a big commitment. It's cool if you want to do that, but I'm just saying, though, that's like number 3. Either way, get to Los Angeles and make it happen. I want to remind you that when you move to LA, your living situation is not going to be amazing at first. You're going to love living here. You're going to think that's amazing, but sometimes the living situation itself isn't always going to be optimal. But after talking to dozens of people who moved to LA and had a lot of hard times, I feel like the city everybody goes through this like crazy thing the first year that they're here, and if you decide to stay and you really push through it, it like rewards you. I know it sounds crazy, but I mean, I'm sheer proof of that, right? It rewards you. Just stay here, come here, stick it out, take the risk, do what you gotta do. If you're really about your career and you want anything to blow up for you, move to LA. Lastly, what should you move to LA with? I recommend you move with just 2 suitcases max. Don't pack up your life and move. Pack up the necessities so when you get here, you're more mobile and can make smarter decisions to go place to place. You get me? And again, if you're gonna move to Los Angeles or you wanna move, comment below, leave your Facebook profile, okay? You guys can all talk to each other, say, hey, I wanna move, I live here, I wanna do this. You guys can talk together on here and try to figure it out. Here's Facebook, here's my Instagram, whatever. Put all that stuff below, okay? I'm Rob Level. I hope this helps you out. Hope that you make your way to Los Angeles and you really have the hustle to do it. Don't move here and be lazy, because this city will try to eat your soul. So don't come here and start partying like crazy. Come here with a plan and work your ass off, okay? Because it will try to get you. It's the city of dreams, but it'll go right for your soul. You gotta lock in and go super hard and just go for your dreams, and that's it. Don't waste time on blah blah blah. Don't waste time on fake people. Come here with a plan, all right? You can do this. I believe in you. I'll see you when you get here. Keep hustling, gang. I'll see you at the top.